Staples?
I met him.
He
I
works for
followed
the
him.
Cleaner.
I have followed
The
him in
Urban
past.
paper, the blogger. Hello, how you
On
doing?
his,
How you
You've stalked him in the past?
No, I followed his stuff, particularly on the military, and he's done a wonderful job. One of the best.
I think he's a pretty nice guy.
I didn't say that.
I will.
Watch what
I
you say.
like mine.
Video's on.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, we're ready.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead, Kevin.
I guess my big question was, what happened to the debate?
Yeah.
We were expecting a huge debate on this issue and just done.
Slam dunk.
Well, I think the presentations were made. It's the suggestion that I had made publicly over a year ago, and Council just confirmed that, and that's really what the anti-shale people asked for, is to have Council vote on it, and that's precisely what happened tonight.
But they didn't get exactly what they had asked for.
They got exactly, the motion was reflective of what I said publicly almost a year ago, that there would be none. I don't know how much clearer we can be than that. We have said there will be no exploration, there will be no drilling. I don't know how you could interpret that any other way, but the fact of the matter is it was passed unanimously by Council, and it says no to drilling and exploration.
I believe they had also asked that the city ask the province for a ban or at least a moratorium. That wasn't part of that motion.
That's right. That's right.
What?
I think they should appeal to the province. We dealt with the city and what we're able to do tonight, and they should appeal to the province. If they're talking about something outside the city, it's outside our jurisdiction, and we're not involved in that.
Also, you mentioned that they would have to get permission from Fredericton City Council, so was that put in just because future councils could reverse this motion?
Yes. Yes, and the legislation clearly indicates that if anybody does drilling or exploration, they have to appear before a council, which I stated almost a year ago as well. However, that didn't seem to satisfy that camp, so therefore it was inserted into the motion tonight, because there was a thing that came up, I think, what about if you're not mayor? So we've covered that one as well.
Is there a personality conflict between you and Darcy, maybe?
No, not at all.
None?
No.
As far as you're concerned, Brad, does this close the book? This issue was done?
Yes.
You don't need any more presentations?
No more presentations. You couldn't get, I mean, if you got a unanimous council here that voted on the resolution that says no, there's nothing left to present to us. I mean, unless, no. The matter is a non-issue with council. Or with people running in the election, it's a non-issue.
What if pollution from outside the city does drift?
We're all concerned about pollution that comes from the outside. Right now on the west coast of Canada, there's pollution coming from the Japanese, tsunami. We have to take it and deal with it. That's all I know. But I don't know of anything, in terms of pollution that comes from other countries, that comes from other places. That's really the issue of global warming, and that's why people are talking about it. That's why people are concerned about it. And it doesn't matter whether it's shale gas or anything else. If it's something that is not good for the environment, then it's incumbent on the provincial government to acknowledge and deal with it. So of course we want a pristine and clean environment here.
Has there been a lot of issues like this? There's been a slam dunk presentation and no debate. Does this happen often?
Well, it really wasn't a slam dunk.
There was no debate. There was no.
Well, I mean, this isn't the first time that we've heard. I mean, I think we've heard from Mr. Darcy. This will be the third time. So it's debated publicly. It has been debated publicly. There's a march on Thursday. We've heard all of that. What they asked for is exactly what they got.
But there was more comments at the Public Safety Committee meeting than there was here.
Exactly.
Why?
Well, because I think council agrees with what they were asking
Sure,
for.
the public know what's your feeling and all that. There was no debate.
No means no, Charles.
No means no.
No means no. I mean, we could have taken an hour to come up with that, to come up with the same resolution. But I mean, no means no. They asked us, and now it's been confirmed by council.
Are we still a green city?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Unquestionably.
Unquestionably.
I'll deal with that in the debates.
And
I have the information to back it up. Of course, we're a green city.
Okay.
Are you a green blogger?
I'm a green frog. I can say
You're
it.
the green frog.